In 10 minutes, I'm going to tell you possibly the most profound thing you've ever heard when it comes to the Matrix and the Freemasons. You know this pattern? Their black and white checkered floor. Picture this as the Matrix that a lot of people have difficulty ascending out of. Because in this black and white program, just gridded into your logical thinking, they make you believe there is no escape. And that in these balances, the world is safe from destruction. But no. What they did actually was they corrupted Venus, Lucifer. Lucifer is just a planet, Venus. And they corrupted that data frequency, which is love. Okay, to the misuse of Venusian energy is to corrupt the very current of love itself. So you had a lot of people that reached for love and got thrown back here because the frequency line became very distorted. They even brought Satan into the churches. Everything got extremely corrupt, and Satan is not Lucifer. But because Lucifer was brought in there as well, the torch of Lucifer shines a light on everything. You can call me a personification of a Krysted Lucifer. I just found out a couple of years ago I cut a life cycle short, upstar, martyred myself, pulled a Jesus move to come down here to tell you not to stop killing each other and to not kill yourselves. Like, martyred myself to tell you to not martyr yourselves. Jesus move. My name is Danica. That means morning star. Lucifer means morning star. Morning star is Venus. It's just a planet. The thing is, the planets don't have polarities. They're your chakra system. You don't see a Black Mirror version of Mars where it's a planet of peace, do you? They chose Venus for a reason. They knew what they were doing, to try and trap you on that grid work. And what they're actually doing is trying to get a soul. They're trying to use love in a way where they're loving power. Okay, it's the love of power that they're doing. And it's very, very simple to win the game. It's the power of love. The power of love always wins. See, on the higher grid works, I've actually seen this before. I've personally seen a lot of video game analogies. This is a holographic world. My comfort zone is in between the dimensions. Believe me, don't believe me. I'm from the higher echelons, and I have privy to movement. And once on Amanitas, I don't know if it was Regalis or Muscaria, I poked my thumbs in here because I had one of the nerves behind the eye bothering me, and I could see the grids. Only mine was all white. It wasn't a black and white checkerboard. It was a board, but it was all white. There was maybe one or two brown squares or pixels, and those bothered me. I was like, why are they brown? And then I kind of got concerned if I was pressing my fingers harder than I thought. Why was I seeing this? And I tried it again, and I never saw that again. So I got a glimpse that I'm not playing on this checkerboard at all. No, my checkerboard's totally different. So it's like, if you don't want to be on this checkerboard, you don't have to be. You're really un-F-withable. Nobody can F with you when you get off this board, because they're stuck on it. The Matrix people are stuck on it. Freemasons are stuck on it. When you ascend off this board, you are above a 33rd degree Mason, because they corrupted their own pattern. They got stuck at the 33rd here. You want to ascend out of this, you got to operate from up here. And all the Masons, they're stuck on that grid. None of them are up here. And that's why they can't touch us. Like, I could easily just go into a high vibration and jump dimensions to not be bothered by stuff like touching on my personal life, because I don't believe it. The power of belief and your willpower is super important. I've kept people, I kept my mother alive an extra 10 years because I couldn't believe that she was dying. But that takes a lot of energy, and that's, mother, soul contract. There's something called free will. God, source, loves you so unconditionally. You do have free will. Totally free. I had enough of a free will to go against recommendations, cut a life cycle short, and come down here to tell you not to kill yourselves. That created karma. I'm a very high-level player to be able to have done that. I consider myself your grandmother, your mother. Why else would I have done that? You can't keep killing yourselves. You can't keep martyring yourselves. And like Lucifer, I'm going to tell you there are less rules than you know. There's way less rules. But the rules that are there are super important if you want to ascend. Be devoted to love. I wish to start, or it probably already started, I wish to be a player and to invite you guys to be a player in a revolution, not of weapons, but of love and empathy. Because all the world needs is for the love of power to for the love of power to be less than the power of love, and the power of love is unbreakable. It's uneffable. And that's the wave, the tidal wave that is unstoppable. Just the power of love. It will go right through anybody's egoistic or shadow egoistic or whatever they're running on, shadow shame. Their love of power stands no chance against the power of love. So, do you join me? Today is Friday, Venus Day, Freya Day, Lakshmi, and Lucifer. And now, the more people that refuse to equate Lucifer with Satan, the more evident the Masons' program will become corrupt. And just naturally, like throwing a white pebble of knowledge into the ocean for other people to catch this knowledge, that Lucifer is the planet Venus, which is a power of love, not the love of power. Their whole corrupt grid work that they're functioning on, the powers that be, which have been siphoning our own energy in the name of Lucifer, excuse me. No. Lucifer is the torch of love. Okay? And it sees how it got corrupted. And so this ripple wave is going to cause everybody to see within themselves that they haven't been worshiping Lucifer, which is love. They've been worshiping power and demons. Vanity, political connections, disgusting stuff that we can't even talk about on social media, that you know what. Of course, Venus is not happy about what they are doing to children. These are Venus's children. So if they want to pray to Lucifer, they will be exposed. They are exposed. Because the light of Lucifer sees it all and sees that they have corrupted their own matrix, and it is out. With all the divine feminine being with Venus standing in Venusian true power, which is the power of love, with a healthy animus. Lucifer. The Masons are going down. There's no more. Our grid work is all white. It's upper echelon. The timelines have split, and that's all. It's the power of love over the love of power. It is that simple. Krysted.